We know the community always encourages individuals. The community that we have now encourages individuals that it's always about themselves. It doesn't matter what everybody thinks. So far you think the same thing, therefore it is right. It's actually good to conform, but to conform in a very positive way. The society transforms things that looks very bad to look at least as if it is fair. We see people who have anger issues and they come around and tell you, oh, I have anger issues, but I'm a sweetheart. I have a lovely heart. I'm a sweetheart. I have seen people who are a complete sweetheart and at the same time have no anger issues. You can be one of them. You don't need to tell us that you get angry easily and you can burn a building, and when the person that has the building come around and you tell them, oh no, I'm a sweetheart, just that I have anger issues and I can burn buildings when I pull them down with my anger. You're being a saucy person. You're extremely saucy. You're extremely unapproachable. You're extremely do not know how to resolve issues. You tell people off every single time and you come around and say, that is how I was born. If you cannot manage me that way, you can go. It is all about yourself. We see a whole lot of fat people. This also plays with people that are fat. We see them say, oh no, I'm just chubby. They'll find a way to say, I'm just chubby. I am not fat. You are a very fat person. You eat more than you're supposed to eat, and you come around and tell us, oh no, I'm a chubby person. Or probably they will give you a reason and say, that is how we are in our family. That is a very, very stupid reason to give. That is how you are in your family, to remain fat, to keep on eating more than your body requires, to suffocate yourself, and you tell us it is in your family. And what exactly the society does, they will put a beauty pageantry and they will call it fat or probably big but beautiful. Why do you necessarily need to put the but beautiful? Do you need to remind them that they are beautiful? Do we need to remind these fat people that they are beautiful? Have you seen in the Miss Universe, Miss America, Miss Nigeria, you see them say slim but beautiful? Do we see fat people attending those competitions, those beauty competitions? Do we see them? We don't. Fat people don't know that this is not for them. You have the ones that people remind you that you are beautiful, but at the same time, you are fat. I took my phone and googled what is the importance, what relevance does being fat bring into one's life. 90 to 95% of the reasons I see was nothing positive to write home about. You can browse it. Fat, obesity, what is the importance? What exactly is the importance that you're obese? What exactly does it put into your life? Majority of the answers I saw is that it causes cardiovascular diseases, it causes lack of breathing, it causes it affects your sexual behavior, it affects your breathing, it affects virtually, it causes more sicknesses, it makes you very, very prone to sickness. So how exactly do we come around and still tell these people that you are big but beautiful? You are being fat, you are killing yourself, you are eating and allowing yourself to not breathe. That is affecting your life. For someone to stop breathing means for the person to die. How exactly do we come around and do a beauty competition and say big but beautiful? This is exactly to talk down on you, but not to make you feel depressed. I know one thing that is mostly in fat people, that is common, very, very common in fat people, and that thing is that they are always depressed. Meet any fat person, come close to them, ask them questions. I have like one fat friend, and whenever they call upon the old school girls, she will say, oh, I don't want to go to this old school girl because I know when I get there, they will say that I'm now too fat. They have depression. Depression is their signature, day in, day out. Even though they come around on social media and they'll come around and tell you, oh, I know I'm fat, and I chop, I no keep person, I'm just fat, it's just in my family, it's just fat and I want to eat more, I'm just fat and I don't want to reduce. They have depression killing them. They think they are not good enough. They know they are not in the right shape, but they will never ever tell you so. They will always come around and make you feel as if they are confident. But these people, when you go close to them, they are mostly never confident on how their body is, on how their shape is. And this is a call for them to move out of it. Not to make them to feel depressed, but to make them to go around and work on their weight. There's a saying that says that whenever someone wakes up, it is actually their morning. Morning can be anytime, it can be today. Start by controlling the way you take food. Start by controlling. Probably you can stop eating at night and start from there to schedule the way that you eat. Being fat have killed a whole lot of people. As I've gone to that goal, no positive thing is in being fat. So I encourage you to start from today to do 1 or 2 exercises, to keep a walk, to just walk, and from walking you can start running one after the other, bit by bit. Work on your weight, because there is nothing, absolutely nothing to write home about being fat. Okay, everybody knows what time it is. It's the time for throwback. Today we throw back to the people who were mostly bullied in the Second World War, to people who didn't have their home, who didn't get justice till in the year 1948. I'm talking about the people of Israel, the Jewish. The Jews got their independence in the year 1948. It was a thing of joy. Even though it has caused a whole lot of problem between the Palestinians and the Israelites, because the land had to be divided between the Palestinians and the Israelites, it has caused problem, and until today there have been no reconciliation. But we want to give a throwback to them, because it was a dream come true for thousands of Jews which are scattered around the world. It is a dream come true for every one of them. For the Jewish to find a place they can actually call a home is something that is probably very joyous about. And we want to give a shout out to the man we all know as David Ben-Gurion, a man that who was there to give Israel what it wanted, to give Israel what it has always prayed for. Thank you very much for standing up to Mr. Gurion. Thank you very much for being there for the Israelites when they needed it more. Thank you for the policies and the negotiation you had on behalf of the Israelites. Thank you to Israel, and today we give them this shout out. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. For you to watch up the videos we have coming up. We have a whole lot of things in bag for you, and you just need to click on the subscribe button for you to be updated anytime we post our videos. Thank you very much.